election day in Sierra Leone. Right now we're in a town called Kamabai, a town inside the district of Bombali. So we can't cover how the election takes place now. As you can see at the background, many people don't wake up since 5 in this morning. They come up from remote villages just to come do the election here. So we wake up around 5, and then we witness a number of people they would walk on the streets. We go towards the location, we start to go to the voting. So that just shows how people are very enthusiastic about this election here. Because all these days they don't send people out for going at the remote villages for go and sensitize and inform the people how to do the voting. You understand? Because most people don't even know how to do the voting. You don't know say they go vote for a particular person. So as you can see, the street them Kamabai, we're a very small town. People don't wake up very early to go do the voting. So now we can head towards the polling station, and we get to do some interviews with the people and know how they feel and voting will be their option and who they will vote for. So we hope say we will get a very good interview. I can show you around. Let's see Kamabai a little bit. This is Kamabai town. Now the main center this. Now the main junction is Kamabai. So the polling station there towards that direction. We saw where the can go just now. Over there, the yellow building where you see now the Islamic mosque inside Kamabai town. And then here is the market inside Kamabai town. And as you can see, the landscape at the back, when a hill, when a famous hill in Kamabai where anybody can recognize. So now here we there. And I guess that yellow house is surrounded by the chiefing house, the paramount chief of Kamabai. And this now the open carriage where you say world meet now or we born. So witness people and still they come, and all of them we ask them will tell us them about police station. So I would like to give you a brief history of Kamabai town, because many people wouldn't know or never knew about the existence of this town. But this town is a very important town, and I will tell you the reason why. Kamabai is a small town in Bombali District in the northern province of Sierra Leone. It has a population of about roughly 4,000 people within 7-kilometer radius. There are several villages around Kamabai town, which sum up to the amount of people of a population that I've said. The town is about 26 miles away from Makeni town. As you know, Makeni town is where the president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Ernest by Koroma, was born. The town has several schools, including the Kamabai Secondary School. It was previously a girls' school during colonial rule, which is one of the largest secondary schools in the north of Sierra Leone. It has a government hospital and a nightclub. In the middle of the town, you will find one of the most prestigious buildings known as the Barre. Basically, this is where all paramount chiefs around the Bombali District will come and meet to hold their meeting. It is a 2-story building, very, very modern, recently built by the descendants of Kamabai town. And Kamabai is very rich in its history. It has had previous ministers in power during the previous APC government, and up to now it has some members who are also in parliament and also holding a very good position in the APC government. Kamabai also is the birthplace of Almami Suluku. Almami Suluku was one of Sierra Leone's most powerful ruler during colonial. The town also is the birthplace of the president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Ernest by Koroma's mother, Mrs. Alice Sesay, who was married to the president's dad. And she was born in Kamabai, grew up in Kamabai successfully, and then moved to the town of Makeni, where she met the father of the now president. So this is just a brief history about how Kamabai is connected to the Sierra Leone government is in place right now. Many people ask me the question, why do you covered, the election in Kamabai town, which is in the northern district of Bombali? Why not like in other places like Kenima or Koroma? Well, to be honest, our main priority or our main aim was to cover most likely in the Mende area, and the reason why we wanted to do that was because there is a president in power who is from the north, and basically the opposition majority of them are from the south, southeast or the east. So it should have been a good experience to go to those locations and do the video. To be honest, I can't run away from the fact that I was a very very active supporter of the president, Dr. Ernest Koroma, and the reason why was that is because I was amazed from what we have achieved within 4 years since he was in power. Now, many people would not like to hear me say that, because they do not support a particular party. But I'm saying today openly, like, me, I'm a liberal. A liberal in the sense that I do not belong to any specific political party. I do support a leader who is determined to, develop my country. So, because I have witnessed myself with my own eyes, been around the country, and see what the agenda for change has brought to my country, made me proud. Everything is not like 100%, because Sierra Leone has been neglected for basically, let me say, 40 years since after colony, and then there has been a lot of destruction, due to the lack of improvement in development, and then also the war. And for me to see some kind of progress during the presidency of His Excellency Dr. Ernest Koroma, I thought to myself, like, he deserved a second term, and he deserved my help, and he deserved a vote from the people. So this was the reason why I decided to follow the president during his campaign trips, and then also travel without him with some other people in order to educate our people how they have to vote. We have been in the developing world, and our way of thinking is far more different from some of our people who are back in Sierra Leone, who are really in this sectarian or tribalism mentality. So my mission and my brother Alpha Sheriff's mission was to try and change this mentality, and we achieved some of it actually. I had a report from my elder brother. He showed me a report about the threat of war during the day of election. And this report was very, 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 very convincing. Due to some of the experiences I have had. So basically, I decided that due to the fact that I have participated in covering the president, most people will see me as an APC supporter, and also for the fact that my history has been like from my grandfathers to my dad. I know they all been an APC supporter, so basically people will see me more likely like an APC supporter. It was a dangerous step that I took in my path, but I think it's a step that is worthy for me to do. So after looking into the security situation, I decided that, Kamabai is my hometown. This is where my dad was born. This is where most of my family came from. And for security reasons, I decided that it should have been, it was a good idea for me to go to Kamabai town and cover the election, and everyone knows me there, so there's no threat that someone will definitely wanna do something wrong to me. So for my own peace of mind, Kamabai was a very, very appropriate place for me to be, due to the fact that there was rumors about political violence that will take place on election day, and but I was very happy that the president looked at the security situation, and they came up with an idea that people shouldn't be traveling the day of election by cars, because they have had a report of what was about to happen in the country. So I think that was a wise decision, and it helps a lot. And yeah, we cover the election, and we just don't cover how people vote. We covered also what were the challenges, and if everyone's need was met, including those who went to observe and those who went and prepared people to do their voting, to cast their voting. So we make sure that we have some exclusive interviews with people, in order to get their own opinion about the difficulties that they undergo in order to observe the election, or the positive things that they have learned from covering or helping people do the voting peacefully. So these were the motive of our coverage, and yeah, we hope that you will enjoy the rest of the videos. There might be part 1, part 2, or part 3 of the Kamabai coverage. So enjoy the video. If you have any questions you want to ask after watching the video, I'm ready to respond. Once more again, thank you for watching this video. God bless you for watching, and then God bless you, Leone.